Holy shit, guys. What is this? Is this Kingdom Death Monster? What? No way. On Harpoo's channel? Oh, we don't play this anymore. No, I'm kidding. But you guys didn't see this one coming, my board game viewers. Yo, look. We're back with Kingdom Death Monster. I know, it's been forever. Honestly, I've been in the mood to play this for a very long time. There's... pretty much I'm just very busy with other things. I always have been prioritizing Twitch, streaming the video games more so than the board games. These board games do take quite a backseat. And then I went for a little while without playing it, so it was a good little break, but I've been in the mood to play it. We're gonna continue. Real quick before I get started, I guess, let's do some board game update, right? So, hopefully, I don't mean to get you guys' hopes up, let's be real here. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do recording sessions for the board games. Now, I am of course going to continue. My plan is to finish. I mean, we had this wonderful persistent campaign started. I got my own made-up achievements, and I updated this a little bit. We can talk about that in a second, And I want to get to playing the other content. Got all this expansion content. I've been excited to show you guys what exactly is in the game over tab here. Man, I have a lot of fucking tabs actually. Gotta double check all that shit. But yeah. For the board games, like I said, they do tend to take a back seat in my schedule. I do apologize for those that look forward to these videos, but I'm not likely to become any more consistent with the board games. Now, I do want to continue this, definitely want to finish our first playthrough, and I do want to go beyond that. There's so much more Kingdom Death I haven't even experienced yet that I do want to experience. And there's a lot of fun strategy ideas that I want to try out, even if they're not the most optimal. Just stuff to do. I also want to mention real quick for Gloomhaven, because I wasn't doing any of the board game things, I haven't been uploading my Gloomhaven videos either. Now, if I tab out of this real quick, because I forget exactly. But yeah, I have up to video 17 play sessions of Gloomhaven already pre-recorded. I could have been uploading those the entire time, and I just have not been. It's been sheer laziness. So I am going to resume uploading those, but like I mentioned in a comment to somebody, for the board games, you guys know I got really into Gloomhaven a few months ago because we just tried it out for the first time. My friends and I, my friend had bought it. I got his copy from PAX, and they all came over and we played it at my place. We played it like straight. The game is ridiculously good. And then we started playing on Tabletop Sim and all that jazz. And I have like 3, 4, 5 Gloomhaven campaigns, plus I've been doing Kingdom Death Monster with my friends as well on the side. I just haven't recorded any of that stuff. I do stream this once in a blue moon. I usually will stream it with my friends. You guys are looking for some KDM. I mean, it's very rare though. I'm gonna be honest, very rare. Because I can't get them together to want to play all the time, Hard to get the group together. But anyway, I'm going to be uploading Gloomhaven. Once we hit video 17 on that, I am not going to continue it until I finish this Kingdom Death campaign, at least the first one. Because the persistent campaign, I'm going to keep on making campaigns probably for a really long time. There's still more content coming out for this game and stuff. But I just wanted to point that out. So, and up to video 17, you know, I'm more experienced now, so there's still mistakes and stuff. There's always going to be mistakes. But we're going to get the Gloomhavens uploaded. We're going to hopefully finish Kingdom Death here. Now why don't we get back into our Kingdom Death campaign? I do want to say thank you guys. You guys commented on my videos and stuff. Some of you. You pointed out more things that I've been getting wrong, so... One of the big things I've been getting wrong for a long time is the monster targeting rules. So really, I appreciate you guys pointing that out because I went over the rules. That was a while ago. You pointed it out to me. And I've got them ingrained in the mind now, hopefully. That we can play the rules correctly. There's two situations where that really impacted things, not in a big way. Just when I thought the monster couldn't reach me, it actually could reach me, and I would have had to position differently. Not a huge deal, I would have just positioned differently. That doesn't overly change the results too much. But I did tack those on, so we've got 15 times cheated. There was a couple other mistakes that were pointed out to me that I happily fixed, and I'm sure... Oh shit, right? I'm sure we'll make more mistakes. Next thing I want to point out, you notice the radio station's not displaying. Nintendo Radio is ironically enough down again. They're down and the website just won't load, so we're actually listening to RPGN Game Music Radio. And occasionally they advertise themselves, so anytime I hear the lyrics I may stop talking just because it gets kind of distracting. And that's the reason why I don't have the music on screen for what's playing at the moment. I can't really intuitively display this page. I probably could if I tried hard enough, but I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for the communication. Let's get back into this campaign. It's Lantern Year 16. We have a butcher to fight, and I'm very rusty. It's been last time I played with my friends was like a week ago or so, but it's been a while since I played this campaign. I did set people up for some stuff, and I actually changed quite a few things for this butcher fight. We're gonna be trying some weird ideas here, but trust me, maybe it works. We might die and lose all our good stuff here because I'm not bringing all scrubs. You'll see. Anyway, the first thing we want to do, Ina, she fears the dark. She stays over here, so I know. Barst is done skipping the next hunt, so Barst is moving back into the pile. We can choose him for whatever we want. And the next thing I want to do is yes, we have 6+ survival limit, and I want to check this again just to make sure, but when I was going over this I noticed we actually have 6 and not 5. I think I forgot to add that in the last fight with the Phoenix. I don't know though. No, we just got Hovel. Wait, I finally picked up Hovel, so we just got 6. I need to check the departing too. 1, 2, 3... and then 4 and 5 for these two. Yeah, +1 for the starting. So we're at 6 survival limit. I updated that. We have 1 departing survival. We have 2 and 3 departing survival, which I did update that apparently. Okay, what is it? Sonic the Hedgehog music? I actually can't tell because it hasn't updated. Oh, this is Metal Gear Rising. Look at Metal Gear Rising, man. I do like the Senator or whoever theme song. Everybody does, right? Anyway, we're gonna make some items here. We're gonna make a red charm and another bone dagger. It's gonna seem weird. First thing, red charm. This is gonna help complete our ultimate dagger build, our end game build for this campaign. Plus 3 organs to do that. We're not gonna use this for this fight. We don't need it for this fight. I'll explain why later, but I wanted to make it now so it's out of the way. I'm gonna use a phoenix finger to build this bone dagger. This is not an optimal thing to do, but unfortunately, in order to make 4 red things in a convenient manner, yeah, I need to pick up everything too. In order to make 4 red things in a convenient manner, you need a red facing up, right? In just course set Kingdom Death Monster, as you can see, the Plumery has no offerings. Stone Circle, no offerings. Leatherworker has the cuirass, which we can't wear because we're using White Lion. Weapon Crafter has the counterweighted axe, which doesn't help us on Vato, doesn't help us. Finger of God also doesn't help us achieve anything different. So, they're all just expensive alternatives to the dagger. White Lion set has the Cat Fang knife, but we're not using that. I went over the reasoning for that a while ago, but we're not using that knife. And then there's nothing and nothing and the dagger. There really is no red affinities facing up in the base set, and even if I rush like Barber Surgeon, that doesn't have anything, Blacksmith doesn't have anything, so our hands are tied. Unless I get some sort of rare gear that has red facing up, which is unlikely, but this is what we're gonna do. Use the double bone dagger. And unfortunately, I can't fish for like ambidextrous fighting art on our character to make this more worthwhile, because you can't ambidextrous with heavy gear. So it's really counterintuitive, but this is what we're gonna do. With this build here, our White Lion character, Versa, who I am taking along, she is an extremely good character who has the potential to become truly godly once we get that white secret, if I get really lucky. And I might throw some survival of the fittest rules at that. You guys that know this game know what I'm talking about. But we're trying out some changes on her. We've got mostly the Phoenix mask I'm bringing. We do have 4 red affinity now. We get a +1 movement for the gear, so I'm just gonna mark that for the gear. So we're at 6 due to the 2 red connections. Can't war. We don't have a blue. But we do have the Phoenix mask here. Ugh. I gotta say, lyric music, what is this? The reason why I don't like these other music stations and the radio is so much better. It's just distracting to like talk over singing. Can't turn it down to be quieter. Oh well, the song will change soon enough. Anyway, we're gonna take the Phoenix Max here. So if insane, we are insane. We can dodge 1 additional time every single round. This can be really strong with us because we are going to have max survival and we have the bone dagger. And what we're gonna do right now is study a versus. We're gonna send her off to the sculpture to stare at it, because we put Timeless Eye on our sculpture and we want to study it and gain the recorded fighting art Timeless Eye. So this is the first thing we're gonna do, spend an endeavor on her, and hopefully this works. At a 50% chance. Alright, that did not work. So, we're gonna spend another endeavor on her to learn Timeless Eye. And that also did not work. So, we're gonna spend a 3rd endeavor on her to learn Timeless Eye. This is our goal for today. Okay, yes. We get Timeless Eye. Only took 3 of my endeavors. Now the next thing that we're gonna do is gonna cost me more if I don't get lucky here. So we now have Timeless Eye. We now perfect hit on a 9 or a 10. Cannot use this if we ever become blinded. You're an extremely powerful character, hopefully. The next thing we want to do, I had 5 endeavors at the start. I really wish I had more because I won't be able to do final preparations now. Our hands are kind of tied. I actually talked about this idea at the end of the last video, but we're bringing Draug. Draug is taking the counterweighted axe. This is the weird thing that I'm trying. You heard me mention. I need to double check. Do I have a blue facing down? I do not have a down facing blue, except this rawhide headband, which we're not going to wear. Yeah, you can see it took off my rawhide headband. Our next major objective is to ditch the other rawhide set. Now, I did a lot of thinking. I did a lot of thinking. Actually, I could just wear the leather mask now. I was thinking if I'm going to humor another Phoenix armor, the lantern armor, I don't really feel the lantern armor is worth it unless you're using it to its full potential. Problem with the lantern armor is you basically want to use a club on it. If you're not clubbing with it, you're not using lantern armor correctly. Honestly, its ability, I guess its one ability is okay. You get survival up to the limit when you depart. But if you're not giving a club sharp, you're like missing half the power in the set. So I don't want to make lantern armor. The leather armor is like the best other thing to have, so we're gonna go for a leather set as our final armor set. I'm actually gonna pass on the screaming set here, and I do have a leftover leather, so I could make the leather mask. I can actually change the build up. If I have the leather mask, I don't need the skull helm, basically. I was gonna wear the skull helm, but I think I'm gonna do this. We're gonna make the leather mask now. I didn't think about that, but we actually can. We have a leather, we have a scrap. I'm gonna delete those. I'm already changing my plans because I didn't pay attention to that stuff. I was just gonna wear that skull helmet for this, but let's get started on the leather set. When I depart, we gain 2 insanity on this character, which helpful. And unfortunately, I can't get a blue down. That's what I was originally looking for. That's okay. We don't need a blue down. Basically, I want the perfect hit to cause a wound because we're gonna do something else. I'm going to do my best to get Timeless Eye on Draug as well. Now, let's go and try to do that. I do not want to spend this endeavor because we need to give him a level or an experience point so he can get Axe Mastery. That was my penultimate plan. I have lucked out. So, Draug immediately studied the statue. Aversa wasn't quite getting it. Draug is a much more studious fellow, though. So Draug now has Timeless Eye as well, which means that we're gonna perfect hit on 9s and 10s with him. He is a relatively unscathed character, so he's gonna be pretty decent. Hopefully. And I can make a bunch more kids since I'm bringing a couple of matchmakers with us. So I think after this butcher hunt, we'll do some face painting. and make some kids if everything goes well. Right, this is a level 2 butcher. I need to respect it. I haven't played the game in a while, so I am really rusty. Our last endeavor, like I said, we're gonna give Draug age. Draug. So let's age Draug with shared experience. We'll just have, I don't know. Arden. Alright, we'll just have Gordon. Broken Leg Gordon, right? You got broken legs? Yeah, he's got broken leg Gordon's gonna tell Draug stories about the axe wielder. Nah, was it Nah? It was Nah, right? Yeah, the axe wielder who got completely terminated by the Phoenix. I don't know how he heard about it since he didn't go in the last hunt, but he's gonna share stories. We're gonna get age. Let's do our age. See what we get. 6 and a 3, that's a 9. Pretty sure it's a random fighting art if I know my Kingdom Death, but let's take a look. It's been a while. This is a random fighting art. We are romantic. So I get to draw 3 fighting arts, and we get to pick one to keep. Alright, see what we have here. Combo Master was very good with the weapon. Extra Sense can dodge an additional time per round. That's always good too. Thrill Seeker. Whenever you gain survival during the showdown phase, you gain an additional survival. Alright, Thrill Seeker is like the ultimate fighting art for the Rawhide headband or Rawhide set, dude. But not too worried about that. I think I'm gonna go Combo Master. That kind of works out really well. It's pretty lucky, actually. So let's get Combo Master on Draug as well. Alright, I need to. There we go. Get these extra things added in here. And let's set him up. He's gonna be the Whisker Heart guy. He's kind of gonna support if moods become a thing. I do not get an evasion for the Rawhide, but we have Monster Grease for the evasion, and we're gonna gain some survival and some insanity when we depart. We got the shield. I guess I need to pick everything up here. There we go, that looks better. And then we just have Rawhide, which I'm gonna try to start converting into a leather set. I think it's about time we get our evasion tank build. So yeah, that's Draug, and we also want to have axe proficiency. That's why I want to level him up. Okay, moving on. This was a rather genius idea I had at the last minute before I started recording. So I moved Lucina over to the Phoenix armor because she's insane. So we get 2 additional movement thanks to the Greaves. Now, our Phoenix set is a little lacking, but I'm doing the best I can here. I do want to make the bow. Ultimately, one of my last goals is to get the bow if possible, which will complete the Phoenix set as mainly a bow user. For the time being, Lucina, and this is why I wish I did better on her. If I had more endeavors, we could have tried to get shield proficiency. Right now, we do want to make a shield master, so I am going to take Lucina. She does insane damage with the shield. Just 2 strengths. This is an 8 strength weapon, just naturally. And we can charge with it to circumvent the movement, although her movement is... it shouldn't be at 6. I have to pick everything up. Does she actually have 7 armor? Wait a minute. That seems insane. 4 all around, 5, 6, 7 because of the shield thing. Yeah, so she's a super tank. We do complete the Phoenix helm. We have an attached blue, we have a red. Oh god, like camera, please. We have a red here thanks to this bone blade that we're tacking on, and we have a green. She's mainly gonna eat damage and bandage. Hopefully, I do want to get one wound with her off the bat if I can. She has a movement of 5. So, on the first turn, I probably can't reach the dude. But, that's okay. And then the stuff, will help at first. Doesn't matter right away. When we arrive, I'll add the tokens and stuff, but that's Lucina. And then we're taking Ogma as just a pug dude. He's just got the rawhide set. He's gonna support us. He's carrying a spear. I don't think he's gonna attack much. He's probably just gonna block and scry and bandage. Ideally, just generally be a helpful guy for the team. Reason for this is I had to move these tokens. I don't want to bring everyone trustworthy, I guess. We just need somebody, and he's fresh, so he's somebody. That's pretty much it. He's just a body. We don't want him to be attacking. This is Butcher. It's kind of tough. Let me get a showdown up here. We'll get ready to set him up in the... I'm just looking around. Like I said, it has been a very long time. I think we're ready to play that. I think we're ready to depart. I have no more endeavors to spend. We have no event to worry about. It's triathlon to death. All that happened. This is reserved for after the Butcher to innovate. And then we got a bunch of stuff here. Alright, fellas, you have a good night. My friends in Discord are going to bed. Get this Butcher showdown started here. I still don't know if moving this counter even matters. We're getting ready to depart. We have a level 2 Butcher. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Level 2 Butcher fight. So let me set up the Butcher and then I'll set up us. Level 2, quite a customer. His 5 movement, which is his most abusable feature. 12 toughness, kinda getting trickier to overcome. This is like the Kingsman when he's guarding. And +1 speed and +1 damage to... Well, speed is the nastiest thing because all his cards have secondary effects. We have a 10 basic card deck, so that's like everything except for 1. And we have half of his advanced AI. Gonna do that to randomize what we get. Okay, so 16 HP, Butcher Man. He has dreaded trophies. Put over there. Not invincible, thankfully, but he's not a berserker, which sucks. Level 2 Butcher is a frenzied berserker. He draws 2 extra cards every single flippin' turn, which is totally OP. And then he's a fast target. As we know, he shuffles his deck every turn. And I need to divvy out the lunacy, or extras lunacy, to everyone. Okay, and then terrain-wise, we have a bunch of stone columns. I'll go into here. My 3 stone columns. Yeah, those are the only 3 because I didn't want the bag to be too cluttered. So we'll just clone some more. 3 of them. See if I can remember this. Right there. 2, 3. I know this is 3. And I know this is 3. that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces from the bottom, 3 in. Yep, that is correct. It should be correct. These other 3 pillars, I don't want them to get in the way. 4 spaces away from all other terrain. I'll put one here. We'll try to make it a little more visually striking. This is only disadvantageous for me. I can hide behind them. Yeah, they are obstacles. Do they block line of sight? I think it's been a while. I'm probably going to get some rules wrong. Apologies in advance. Obstacle. Yeah, block survivor monster field of view. So we can hide behind these. I just don't want to, you know, crash into them. Put this one over here. And this one can stay up here. Why not? I'll put it this way too. I'll move it over here, you know? So I can hide behind some of these, depending on how this battle goes. Or I'll crash into them and take extra damage, because, you know, that's always fun. Turn the butcher around since he's coming to invade us, and we start on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's 6 spaces away. So... oh, wait. Charge. But I can only charge 5 spaces. Well, you know what? Since infectious lunacy is a thing, and the way Butcher level 2 works, he gives out 2 at a time when he does brain damage, because he's a level 2 monster. And everything does 2 damage. And intimidate-wise, I may as well aggressively spend my survival. Which, let's do that before I set up, dudes. So we get 3 for departing. This person has 1 evasion for the rawhide. We got 2 more for departing, so we're at max. And he has no stuff because Ogma is a new kiddo. So Ogma is ready to go. Lucina, you get 3 for departing. She's at max. We gain 1 evasion for the Phoenix Helm and 1 for the Rhythm Chaser, which I need to remember I have. Rhythm Chaser, because the token we can lose if we're ever knocked down. I do have Tumble though, which I also need to remember. So we're at 3 evasion. I do not have the Placard ability, which is pretty godly. I do have extra sense though. Oh right, they have the Phoenix armor. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to have. Okay. Don't mind me. This is gonna be a mess, guys. We're coming back after such a long time. Draug, you get 3 survival. You get 2 more for the 2 rawhide items. And, we get 2 insanity for the mass. We have a whisker harp, so everybody gets 1 extra survival. Means we're all gonna be at max. These 2 are already at max. And have to remember we're a hoarder. Have 1 evasion for the monster grease. Unfortunately, not a 2nd for the rawhide vest, but I'm hoping we'll be okay. Alright, we're gonna get that counter weighted axe spam. I would like Drow to take mental attacks so we can throw more dice with the axe. Actually, you know what? Once I hit... see, this doesn't help too much. I need to attack with him as soon as I can. This Timeless Eye doesn't work once we become frenzied. Fighting arts don't work anymore. I don't know why, but... except for Versa. Versa is like the hard counter to the Butcher because we have Bitter Frenzy, where we can do everything as normal. So she's gonna be our main damage dealer, hopefully. We don't gain anything extra special. I think we're just all set up, right? Yeah, I got that. All good to go. Okay, so Versa is our main damage dealer. I didn't explain it earlier, so as you can see, 12 toughness is the toughness to beat. We have a 1 damage weapon, actually 5 damage, actually 7 damage because of White Lion armor. So 7 on a 5, which is better than a 6 of the red charms unstoppable. This wounds on a 6 up no matter what. We wound on a 5 up already, and as we gain frenzy, which we ignore, we're only going to get stronger and stronger. So, and we can pounce to add our strength, so we're going to be wounding better. We don't need red charm with us at the moment, but I wanted to make that in advance because there's some big targets we're going to be going after, and having the red charm is our main strategy for killing the fucking Gold Smoke Knight later and hurting the Watcher as well. 2 high toughness targets among level 3 monsters. So yeah, I think we're good to go. So we depart, we get to go first. I'm just double checking stuff. I think we're ready to fight. I'm a little nervous, it's been a while, but it should be fun. So Aversa has 6 movement. We're gonna put her in the front so she can attack on the first turn. I'm gonna be very aggressive here. Ogma doesn't really need to attack because he doesn't have a good chance of wounding. Draug, we want to attack as well. He has 5 movement? Yeah, so he can reach with the reach weapon. So those two are going to be in the front lines for the first turn. I'm going to put Lucina here. And I am going to try to get in with Lucina on the side. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up. We're going to have Lucina in the front so she can maybe take a hit. He usually targets the closest threat facing, I think. Frog will come up on the side. Damn, he can't reach there. I was gonna dash with Lucina, so you know what? I can change the positioning and then with the dash get in front. So we can do that. And then Ogma is just gonna be support, so I guess he can stay over here. Ogma, I'm going to try to make the furthest survivor at all times in case he does that lantern bullshit, because Ogma is the best target to get blinded or used to accuracy. So yeah, let me shuffle this. We get to go first. Let's get the show on the road. So Butch Rolling has a 15 card deck. We're going to be throwing a lot of dice at him. I don't want to use up too much survival right away. Nah, maybe I should just try to kill this asshole before he kills me. We're going to start with Aversa. Gonna start with her, do 6 movement. Let me say I dash. Can I get into a good spot? I'll hold off on the dash. I know yeah, I should play aggressive. I have 9s and 10s get me survival back. Yeah, I already don't know how I want to play this out. Aggression can be rewarded or punished. Let's try to abuse my powers. I'm gonna dash. We're gonna dash already. Gonna get that dash. I'm gonna get it back at the start of the monster's turn as well. So this way I can actually get on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go on the back of the side. And then with my movement and action point, I'm going to do a Pounce Attack. So we'll pounce up here. Gets me +1 strength for the attack. And +1 accuracy for my next attack this turn. So we're going to activate our dagger. We have +1 speed with the K-Tars and daggers, right? Yes, so we're gonna have 4 dice to throw for the time being. 4 dice is a pretty okay amount. Kind of risky against the butcher. There's a trap card. Hey, those are pretty good numbers. We have 2 9s. So with those 2 9s, we get 2 survival back. We also get 2 combo masters. We're gonna need some more dice. So these will be the combo masters. Alright, they didn't amount to anything, but that's quite okay. We have 3 hits. So hopefully, those are 3 promising hits. It's looking pretty good already. Alright, Furious Greaves, not a bad spot. Furious Vambrances. It's a headhunter before damage even happened. So, kinda nasty. Do that last. This one, if we succeed, will stagger him, making this easier. Actually, I may as well go for the stagger first. And then the other 2 become easier. Interesting. Alright, Aversa, show us your ferocious claws. Let's see how well you do. That is a wound. I like the looks of this. Why is this here? Back in the special pile. We have a wound. We knock the butcher off balance, and he staggers, gaining -2 toughness until the end of the round. For the very first attack, too. What a good card to draw. Oh, we're gonna have some fun with this. What? I think I wound on 2s now. We have to beat a 10. We're at 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, 10. So I wound on 2s at the moment. Pretty baller. We're gonna throw another dice here. Second location. That is also a wound. And reflex does occur. It's gonna move towards the attacker. But don't move if already adjacent. I think that means he won't turn either. So we're gonna get the damage off on the butcher. Oh yeah, I don't think I introduced you guys. Ogma, we had to get a model. I gave him Phoenix. Gave him the Phoenix model because at first he was gonna wear the Phoenix armor before I had last minute change of plan. But I just left him in that. Anyway, hopefully we don't get a 1 here. Last location. The wound. There is another wound. Aversa, darling, I am in love. Alright, that's 3 wounds with the dagger. Before I forget, a reminder token. We have caused the wound with our weapon. I'm going to be highly aggressive here, and while the deck is still at its largest, I'm just going to surge. I'm going to do an attack. Do another attack with another dagger. This one is not as strong or accurate because we are not pouncing, and we completely missed. So not a very good surge. I guess she got a little tired there. Went in strong and petered out a little bit. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's have Lucina go. I want her to get the hit in now, I suppose. Well, we can have Drog go next. Alright, let's have Drog go. What's your token? Drog, we just want you to walk up in a straight line, if you would. 2, 3, 4, 5. Be fearless. Swing your weapon. We've got the counterweighted axe. we've got a Timeless Eye, Crazed, Combo Master, so 2 dice. I don't think he has speed, right? No. 2 dice, looking for 9s and 10s. Oh my goodness, that is a 10, so that is a Combo Master. And a wound. That is a hit. We also get an Insanity because we are crazed. Timeless Eye, you are going to carry me through this campaign, I can just tell. 1 free wound. For our ability, which we do have the affinity attached for. This is why we did it. 1 hit. Just on the cleaver, I'm not going to roll a dice for that. We gain an Insanity. Our heart is frozen with dread and excitement because we got that wound on the butcher. Already 4 wounds, first round. Now, we're going to immediately surge and attack again. Need to be aggressive now before everyone can't spend survival. That's how you win against the butcher. You just fuck him up. Just fuck him up. Okay, we got 2 good locations. Unfortunately, a +2 to wound this one. So I'll just do them in this order. Super dense location. We need to beat a 10. I have strength 4 or 5. So we need a 5 or higher. It's 50%. And then we need a 7 or higher. We failed this location. Nothing bad happens. Our weapon is not frail, so we don't have to worry about the super dense. We do wound the Furious Breastplate, and it was not a Lantern 10, so we don't do any of the crazy stuff. But that's another wound. That's pretty good. Alright, cool. Next thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna dash with Lucina. So let's spend that survival. We'll get into position. I have 5 movement here. This is gonna be hilarious. I really just need to move up 1. 5. No, I need to move up 2. So we're gonna dash just 2. And then we're gonna put this Phoenix armor to the test. We will spend our movement and action to full move in a straight line, and at the end of the movement we can activate a melee weapon and attack. And add the number of spaces we move to our strength for this attack, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna full move right next to the butcher. That is a +5 steel shield attack. Sure hope I hit. We hit on a 6. Hey, we got a 7. Alright, now we need a good location to hit. Wow, that looks pretty good. That's gonna make a versus safe too and drop the first target. I'm okay with that, I think. Can we get a wound? We just need a 2 or higher. That is a wound with the shield. Bash the butcher's face in with like a strength 6, 11, 13. Strength 13 smash to the face, just knocking him on his side. Unfortunately here, I'm suffering bash, so we're gonna lose our evasion token. I don't have a musical instrument to prevent that. Oh, I forgot. Rhythm Chaser can't be used if I have heavy gear. I definitely have heavy gear. Well, that's okay. We weren't attacked yet. Just pretend I never even had that token to begin with, because I forgot about the heavy gear part to make sure I reread all this stuff. Okay, anyway. Let me get a sip of my drink. Already a little thirsty. That was pretty good. Right, we suffer bash, she suffers bash, which she doesn't have Rhythm Chaser, so that doesn't affect her. I did cause... Oh yeah, right, I almost forgot. We caused damage with an axe, and we caused damage with the shield, so we're all pretty much set, and he doesn't care. Now I can try hard for the rest of the fight by having her block like the tank she is. And then the butcher is doing something else. He full moves towards the furthest survivor. So he's actually going to come over to here, and he's gonna knock our guy down. 2, 3. Let me check that again so I know where he's going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's actually moving 5 forward before he shifts over a tile. So he's coming closer to our guy. He runs Drog over. I guess he wanted to really get away from us. We were definitely bullying him for a minute there. Okay, it's gonna be his turn to fight back, and he has some dangerous cards too. If he gets any of his like head biting bullshit, we are going to be fucked. Especially Ogma here. Ogma is kinda defenseless. But that's okay, I have a cunning plan, you see? We're going to... I might be able to just... What does his menace do? Maybe I can have a menace. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can hide behind the stone column. Alright, we're gonna do that. Ogma is going to dash. Let's roll a dice real quick, because he has rawhide. Armor set bonus. I will keep my survival, so we're still at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just dash over to here. Alright, you have a good night, brother. People going to bed. I'm like the 2 of us left, but friends playing League. 4, 5. Do a regular move. I'm gonna hide behind this rock here. The other thing I'm gonna do as my action point, going to block with the round leather shield. And that is going to be my turn. I think we're done. So it's the beginning of the round. All these refresh. I will choose to not stand up at the beginning of the monster's turn, even though I can with Fist and Tooth Mastery. For specialization. Yeah, we're gonna just sit tight. And I'm going to watch the butcher do his thing. He's a fast target. Here's his first AI card. Oh no! He has infinite kick in his deck. We're gonna need to get rid of that. The old infinite kick. The closest threat facing is nobody. The closest threat is unfortunately Ogma. It doesn't ask for field of view. And no target would be menace, so he can try to kick Ogma. 3 dice that hit on 4s that do 2 damage each, and after damage we're gonna get knockback and priority target. So what I can do for this first attack, since he's coming after me anyway, he's just gonna break this column. We can run away. So I actually dash here. And let's see if I get that survival back. Nope, not this time. So we're down to 5. He has a movement of 5. 4, 5, so he can hit here. So we're just gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move up this way. This way the butcher will stay close-ish to the rest of the gang, especially Aversa. Meanwhile, the butcher will come after me. He might miss that? Hold up. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he breaks it. So he's standing here. And he breaks the stone column, gives no fucks. I think the monster should roll a dice and like on a 10. The debris of shrapnel kind of hurt them. Plowing through this thing. No, I'm kidding. This one I can delete. I'm only gonna keep 3. Anyway. He moves there. Infinite kick misses. He still draws an AI though, so this is the infinite kick AI card. Lantern Hunger. This is exactly what I was fearing. Target the furthest survivor. The target is doomed. Place the butcher in unoccupied space adjacent to the target, and if this isn't possible, discard this card. Unfortunately, I'm not the furthest now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Unfortunately, Aversa is the furthest, and there is no flow before he picks his target. So this was a card. I guess I was hoping not to see this. Wait. This one's not as bad. I thought this was the one that blinds me. Lantern Hunger is not the one that blinds, it's just an attack. Alright, well he is next to Aversa. Let me think about this. Place him in unoccupied space adjacent to the target. So we have a lot of leeway with this. I'm actually going to give the butcher the greatest advantage he can have, which I think would be destroying the stone column and facing... It's either this way or this way. I think this way. 5. 3, 4, 5. Alright, maybe this way is more advantageous. Keeps the most people away from his blind spot. Put that in the bag. So, he's gonna go there. He's gonna attack us. He's got 5 dice with the speed that do 2 damage each. Accuracy of 4. We only have 1 evasion, so he's got a 60% chance of hitting us. 5 or higher. This is gonna hurt like hell. I am gonna do something. We do have a flow here. So here's what we're gonna do. Ogma is going to encourage Aversa to stand up. I kinda have no choice. So we're gonna stand up with Aversa. Oh, there's a flow here. I can just dash out of the way. I was going to like surge and block and get ready to dodge twice, but I don't have to spend all that survival. Oh yeah, I'm doomed. I can't spend survival until the card is completed. Snaps. I should read, man, read. Too many ideas flowing in my head at a time here. Okay. Let me think. I'm just eating all this damage, man. I'm just eating all this damage. There's nothing I can do. Instead of picking Aversa up, I'll leave her picked up. I picked her up. It can still come in handy for me. Now here's the thing, did I roll the dice for encouraging her? I honestly forget if I did or did not. Also, these are gone, I'll just leave them on the side. I'm guessing since I lined these dice up, I did not roll for Ogma, so I'm gonna do the roll now. I apologize if I did, my mind is just scatterbrained. We're gonna say he succeeded, the rawhide armor kept that. We encouraged Aversa. Aversa got up. Aversa is doomed. Can't spend survival. So let's hope she can dodge like a boss. We need some 4s or under here. Alright, we got 2 dodges. I guess that's okay. 3 hits from the butcher. Alright, body, and head. That's 2 damage each, and we gain the priority target tokens. So we are priority. Body, and head. That'll be... The body is wiped out. The head takes 2. And that is pretty nasty damage. That was the infinite kick card. Now we have to deal with the first Let me do this backwards, I guess. This is the first Frenzy card. Gonna be a Wild Carve. Closest threat facing, that'll be a Versa again. Priority target, it's a Versa. If I'm next to him and move 6, he only moves 5. Do I get out of range? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do get out of range. So I can dash out of range with this. This one's not too bad. I may want to save my dash for the third card. This one also hits on 5s. It'll just be 2 more damage to the speed, and I can block here. Alright, during the first flow, I will surge and block. So let's see how this attack goes. I'm going to let the Butcher do it. Alright, we have a 5, 9, 8, so we blocked one of those. I will dodge the... Let me see what the locations are. I might just take the hits here. Get the foot in the head. Maybe I shouldn't use my dodges yet, save them for a nastier attack. Alright, I'm gonna take these hits. We're gonna take the foot and the head instead of using the dodge. We gain a bleeding token for this, and then we're gonna gain another bleeding token and 1 more damage to a random location. 1 damage to the waist. We have 2 bleeding tokens from this attack. Definitely will want to bandage me up. So that was the Wild Carve. I think we did that all well. Now for the second Frenzy Berserker card. It is a Hue. Okay, this one is big damage. It's 2 dice, hits on 4s. So for this one, we're gonna dash this one. So we're gonna dash. We're gonna go straight back. 5, 6, I'm gonna be here. This token was consumed on the previous attack. He's still targeting me, closest threat facing. For 5, me being a Versa, because I am all of these damn characters. Gonna chase us, be out of range, we don't have to worry about Hue. Okay. So. He's got Lantern Hunger, the teleport thing, and unfortunately he nailed a Versa with it. Lucina and Drog are going to stand up at the start of our turn. And I'm going to think... this shield block is gone. This shield block was up successfully. First thing we want to do is bandage her. That is Ogma's job and sole purpose in life. So Ogma is going to go. 3, 4. I'm going to stand here with Ogma. We're going to bandage a Versa. Nice. Quick. Get rid of that stuff. The next thing I'm going to do... Think for a minute. Haven't gotten any infectious lunacy yet. Those 3 attacks, honestly, not that bad. Although infinite kick, we really want to get rid of. The beginning of the turn, so Aversa wants to go first and do as much damage as she can. Can't pounce from here, and I don't want to spend too much survival. I'm at 4. Wasn't I at 3? No, I held off on using. Going to want to surge. I don't know how many perfect hits we're gonna nail here. I just won't pounce. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell you what, I'd rather stay here and hit the stone column. If he knocks me away, I can just hit the stone column. I don't want to be in his facing though. I'd rather Lucina. I'll go here. I'll just walk in front of him. We'll just do a basic attack in his face. So that'll be 4 dice still for Versa. Basic attack. We have 1 hit. I don't have an accuracy naturally, right? No. So we have 1 hit. Not too great. Oh, this is the overpower, so I guess that's fine. Alright, everyone in the zone of malice is getting knocked back 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lucina and Aversa are getting a bleeding token. Not ideal. And then he's gonna basic action targeting the attacker. The attacker is doomed again. Doomed 2 times in a row. So, I'm gonna break this stone column by smashing into it as well. And then I'm gonna take a basic action. 3 dice, hits on 5s, does 2 damage each, and another bleed. I'll tell you right now, Ogma is gonna be doing double time here. Alright, that's 1 miss, 2 hits. Unfortunately, I can't dodge, so if I get hit on the body here, like that, oof. Hope I have a survival to fittest reroll. I am knocked down due to RNG. Our great character here is taking a severe body injury. Hope for the best. Alright, we got a 7. So, ruptured spleen, a vicious body blow. Skip the next hunt, gain 2 bleeding token. Well, it could be worse. Now, after those 2 bleeding tokens, I do gain a bleed 1, and oh no, not from that. From, where's the basic? Yeah, I gain a bleed 1 from that, so we actually just got 3. Thankfully, he didn't kill us with that. Man, what an annoying series of events. Adversity is scaring me, but I guess every good warrior needs some bloody scars. I can't dash at the moment with Ogma. Alright, we're gonna need people to help here. Oh man, not going good. Poor Versa keeps getting hit even though she shouldn't be. Bad luck, I tell you. This guy is not in range. Ogma is unfortunately standing in the way. I can't just go through him. Otherwise I could charge his side. I can charge his back. I mean, I can't charge. I can dash and walk into his back and then hit him once. I may as well hit him since I'd be in his back. 5. This guy can get in range. Let's have Drog get over here and take the hit. We'll have Drog go next. Drog is going to dash. Gonna be aggressive with this dash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're also going to do a regular move. 1, 2, over here. And then attack this dude. So let's hope we get some perfect hit chains going on. I've seen miracles happen, right? Okay, or get some critical fails. I'm going to surge. And we'll try that attack again. Maybe we get the polar opposite this time? Nope. Guess I'm rolling some low dice at the moment. I see how it is. I see how it be. Alright, dice, you've spoken. It was not meant to be. Too far away, ran out of breath or something. Didn't have a good foundation to strike. What about Lucina here? We need Lucina to have a good foundation to strike. Let's get moving. 1, 2, 4, 5. Going to dash with Lucina. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in his back. Actually, yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't think I can do anything else to get in range, right? 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. If I went this way. Oh, okay. Let's say I went to the right. I actually can charge. So I would dash to the right and then do a charge attack. So I'm going to do a charge attack, which gets us 5 extra strength. We actually can get away with that movement. So we'll do an attack with the, maybe I should fist and tooth this, just so I have 2 dice. That would be 5, that would be 7. I would need to roll a 5 or higher to wound. I could also bone blade it. That gets me 2 dice and 2 extra strength, which would be a 3 or higher. Don't need to use shield now. Yeah, I'll use the bone blade. So we're gonna charge with the bone blade here. Some hot bone blade action. Maybe I'll break it. Alright, we have 1 hit. Onto the Mask of the Butcher. So let's see if we can succeed. We do get the 3 that we need, so just to double check, that was 5 for the charge, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3, 10, 11, 12. So we do cause a wound onto the Mask of the Butcher, which will give him -2 toughness until the end of the round, but I don't think anyone else can capitalize on that. Except I could attack again with just the steel shield this time, which is 7, 8. And then I wound on a 2 if I hit with that. Otherwise it's a 4 that needs a 6. Did I not? I know I did not spend the survival. That was for the dash over to there. I dashed twice, or once at the beginning. Yeah, I'm going to, we're gonna surge. I kill him before he kills me. That's the idea in my head, right? So I do get a hit. This is with the steel shield. Best odds of wounding. Might get in there first intimidate attack off here. I do succeed, so 7 and 6 is over 10 plus my 2 strength. So we do cause another wound. These will go away. So that's my last action for the turn. We will start the next round. Boy, this is scary, seeing all that. I can fix that in a single round with Ogma, but we just need to last. All of these are restored. Let's see what happens here. So, first AI card is a kick. Closest threat facing is nobody. Then closest threat is actually Lucina. So maybe Lucina can do her job. So Lucina is gonna get kicked. It's gonna be 3 dice that hits on some number. I'll look in a minute. It's 4 and then evasion. So Lucina here has 2 evasions, so it hits on 6s. I really wish I could use that ability. I can spend survival to ignore hits. Be tempting. Steel shield on a tank that can, like, steel shield on a rawhide. Although when you spend survival, it's not a survival action, but if you have thrill seeker, you can try to get it back. Anyway, we get hit on 6s, so that is 2 hits on us. So there's 1 miss, 2 hits. Let's see what's getting hit. body and the head. This is a kick. It is 2 damage to each location, and he's going to pursue us in basic action after kicking us. I'm going to... I think I'll take this. Take this damage. That's 2 to the head. 2 to the body. 2 to the body. We're going to suffer knockback 5. And then he's going to chase us. Hobbling over 5 spaces. And then he's going to do his basic action, which is 3 more dice, hitting on 6s as well. So that is a miss, and then 2 more hits. These hits are going to the waist and the body. Let me think about this. This is the basic action. This is going to give us 1 bleeding token, do 2 damage each, waist and body. There's no emergency yet, so let's just take this. We are at 2 bleed. That was his first card, so he's got Kick and Infinite Kick in here. First Frenzy, which, by the way, he's a fast target, so those were shuffled. He's going to backhand all survivors in the impact zone. He will attack them. If no one's in the impact zone, he would menace. Let me see here. Yeah, I can just dash out of the way of this. And then he will menace. Menace is going to do... face the closest person and they will suffer some brain damage. We can give that to Ogma if I want him to be the closest. Then Ogma is going to be tanking the next attack after. I could also take the 2 brain damage on Lucina. She is halfway through her survival now, so I can only take this brain damage once. Or I could just take these 2 hits and maybe dodge and just dodge. Maybe actually dodge. I'll take the hits. I don't want to suffer menace yet. I want to make sure my people can survive a scream or something if a scream is about to be drawn. So I'm gonna stand here. We're gonna take the backhand. He must have learned this one from the hand. Nemesis. This is gonna be 2 dice. Hits on 6s. So 50%. We do dodge 1, so it's gonna be 2 damage. Because of the knockback and bash, I will dodge this one. So we'll just use a regular. I'll use the Steel Shield ability. We'll just ignore the hit. Doesn't matter if I do that or dodge. And no hits, no damage, no worries. Second card. The Gaze of Truth. Closest threat facing. Gonna gaze over us and intimidate us, which will also do some brain damage. Knock us down. We'll get 2 understanding though, and a random disorder. I don't mind Lucina getting another disorder. Honestly, she can always train from home if we get something bad, or we can fix it the hard way. So, we'll let this happen. Alright, closest start facing, Lucina is the target. The butcher is gonna loom over her. Mere inches from her face and then stare into her eyes. Does Lucina feel afraid? Absolutely. Alright, we're gonna take 2 brain damage. First brain damage of the match. Gonna get 2 lunacy tokens for that. I'm gonna get knocked down, which is not that big a deal. And then 2 understanding. Gonna understand the butcher for some reason. And then gain a random mental disorder. Alright, what we got? Post-traumatic stress. That's not that bad. That is not that bad. This means every other hunt phase we have to, sit out. Why do I have Rhythm Chaser in here twice? Would I get rid of it and then get it back? I don't even remember. Okay. But that wasn't too bad. He's got 8 HP left. At the start of our turn, we will stand up. We will get our... I didn't use any abilities there. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna activate Ogma. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here to Aversa. We're gonna bandage her, and then I'm gonna surge and bandage her again. So we gotta wrap her up in all the bandages. I'm still scared about this. Got a pretty lucky roll result on the spleen there. It's just skipping the next hunt. I did mark that, right? Okay, I surged in order to do that bandage, so... Rawhide armor. I do lose the survival. That's alright. And we did surge. Okay, so that was Ogma's move. Before I attack with Aversa, I'm gonna go with Lucina. We'll have her bandage herself for safety. She has the bandage, right? Yeah. And then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3 just to get out of like AoE range. I'll leave her there for. Alright, we're gonna have Aversa go first. She wants the best odds of not hitting the trap card, hopefully. So, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna dash or anything. We're just gonna move in. I have 4. You know what? Why don't I increase my accuracy too? I'll dash here. And then we can pounce. So that's my dash. Ooh, you know what? I do get it back. Right, I wasn't supposed to flip at the start of the person's turn. I was looking to flip them. It's at the start of the monster's turn I flip. Yeah, since I get it back, I'm going to dash now. And we'll pounce. Got 4 dice. Come on, Aversa, get revenge on this bitch. Let's see some damage. Wow. See that white lion pounce in action. Oh, you're okay. Well, I got a 9 and a 10 and a 6. Because I pounced, we actually hit on 5s. You get 2 survival back, and we have 2 combo master attempts. Alright, we get another survival back and another combo master attempt. Okay, so that is way too many hits. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. There's no way I'm gonna miss the trapping. After this fails. Wow, we are lucky. How much HP you got? 8? Okay, so death blow doesn't matter too much. Everyone around him suffers bash, so this we want last. +2 to wound this. As long as I don't crit this, I don't care. If I do crit this, I'm gonna cry. Attacker rolls 1d10. If the result is greater than their courage, suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. This doesn't overly matter for her because frenzy doesn't matter and we have like max courage. So I think only a 10 fails that. Super dense is even safer than the rest of those. This one we get basic action, Headhunter, which sucks. Alright, do I have the reduced toughness location? I do not. I'd rather fail this than this, so we're gonna do this in this order. If I'm lucky, I pass all of these. See if the dice favors me. We pounced, so I just need to double check. We're at 5, 6, 7, 8 for the pounce. So we need a 4 to cause wounds. 4 up for wounds. Let's do them left to right. Super dense location. That is a 5. That is a wound. Hopefully we get rid of infinite kick here. Death blow location. That is an 8. That is a wound. Nothing happens because it's not a death blow. Now the cape. That is a 9. That is a wound. Finally, some good luck happening here at the moment. That is a 6. That is a wound. Oh, wait. Okay. That is a +2. We need to be to 14. So that is 6. That's a 10. That's 11, 12, 13. Alright, we beat it. We did beat it. I should have known I needed 4s. So. Wait, do I need 4s? That math doesn't add up. What am I at? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I needed 4s. You would think +2, I need a 6. This should add up. If it's at 14. Yeah, I rolled a 6. Okay, I'm confusing myself. That was another wound. He had 7. So 6, 5, 4, 3. I was just making sure and did not take an extra off the top yet. Alright, Furious Shoulder Reflex. So this is going to happen no matter what, and then I don't have to worry about getting bit in the head. Okay, a 4 is a wound. So that is another wound, and then I will suffer bash and knock back 5. Not bad, not bad. I could kill the butcher here on this turn if we get lucky. Hey Drog, you want to do the honors, my dude? And I'm not done with Aversa yet. Hopefully Drog gets some perfect hits here. Enjoy this Terran music. Terran song from StarCraft. Actually, StarCraft music. Good. What am I doing? We don't have that many dice. We have 2 dice. Hits on 6s. 9s and 10s are what we want to see. We got a 10 combo master and an instant wound. We got a 7 that is going to be a hit. If I can get rid of this, because if this is infinite kick, we have a problem. It's going to come down to me getting good surges with everybody. Yo, nice. Bravely Default music. Perfect time for Bravely Default music. It is the Butcher's Mask. We need to beat a 12. I only have 5 strength. The odds of me doing this are not great. We need a 7. Hells yeah! We got an 8. Oh shit, don't gotta worry about being kicked to death, which would be an achievement in my campaign. This is how you deal with a level 2 butcher, ladies and gentlemen. You give it no mercy. We're gonna surge with Drog. And we're going to hopefully get another 9 or 10. We only need one of those. Alright, that's an 8. That's a hit. And it's impervious. Our heart is frozen. Not a big deal. Okay, we're almost done here. He's going to basic action 3 times every single fucking turn. He is a fast target. So, what is his basic action rule? Closest survivor in field of view is the rule. Okay, that's a tie between Lucina and Drog. So, this may work. At the start of his turn, this stuff happened. Stuff should have. Oh, did I hit next round? That's why. Alright, I'm gonna stand up at the start of his turn with Fist and Tooth Mastery. And there is a flow on this card, so target is the closest survivor in field of view. He's gonna target If I'm to be competitive against myself again, I think he would target the person he has the best chance of killing with the least dodge. And that would be Drog. He is weaker than Lucina still. She has a ton of armor left and she has one more dodge. Or the dodge is the same. I guess this is pretty even either way. But we're going to target Drog. Now, even though I'm targeting Drog, what I can do on the flow is Surge. We can do an aggressive Surge. I'm going to attempt to kill this bitch right now. Alright, let's just keep going for the fun of it. Overkill numbers, let's go! How much can we overkill by? Alright, we don't need to draw a card. We did 2 wounds. The butcher is actually slain. Man, that was like a 4 or 5 turn butcher. That's pretty good. Don't need these toughness tokens anymore. What a great comeback to Kingdom Death after being absent for, I don't know, it's been like 2 months now, 2-3 months. Good job, team. Flawless victory. I got scared. Aversa, you did great. You carried. But man, you took way too much damage to the body. Clean up, everybody. Man, we had 2 completely undamaged characters there. She's so lucky she drew the spleen because the bleeding tokens aren't permanent, you know? It's just a skipped hunt. I wish it wasn't a skipped hunt, but what can you do? Nobody became insane or frenzied. Biggest fear of this fight. Oh, that was really good. I'm like really astounded that went that well. Rather impressed. Okay, cool. Let's put this stuff away. And let me think. We have... Oh, I never returned these when we started the hunt. Oh god, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. What? Oh shit. 1, 2, 3. There should be 4 fresh acanthus in the deck, right? I hate that this auto clones sometimes when I accidentally pull. I don't want to hit the undo button and break the scripts. I'm trying to remember. Was it 2 irons down here? I think it wasn't. How many strange resources? You know what? I can actually figure this out. I can figure this out. The website. There's a website. There's actually a Google Sheets document. Very handy. I do have the sheet. Just a moment. I don't know if it's in the rule book while I'm going to Google Sheets. But there is a Kingdom Death Google Sheet that shows you everything, every card count. I think it has source cards. Hope. Try to find resources. Yes, special resources. Alright, there's 8 iron, 4 leather, 4 fresh acanthus. So, check the deck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so it's 1 iron and 1 fresh acanthus. Should be in this pile. Yes, that's correct. So we cloned those 2. Let us put these 2 back in there. 25 in this deck, correct? Let me check. 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's actually only supposed to be 21 in this deck. What do we have in here that's extra? Let me check. Let's organize. Alright, 4 Canthus, 4 Leather, 8 Iron, Black Lichen, Phoenix Crest, Elder Cat Teeth, Second Heart, Legendary Horns. Okay, the Cocoon Membrane, I think, is something that was added in a future expansion. Yeah, that didn't come in the original thing. And Lantern Tube is an expansion. Perfect Crucible, and the Portcullis Key is a thing. So that's correct. That's accurate. Anyway, we killed the Butcher. So, Aftermath, Victory. The Butcher is an inspiration. Any victorious survivor may immediately select Axe Weapon Proficiency, regardless of age milestone. And any accrued ranks of weapon proficiency, right, they're lost. And then for a level 1+, we get 100 XP, 1 weapon proficiency level, or monster level axe proficiency level, which is what we want. And then rewards. So let's do that stuff one at a time. We get 100 XP. We get 100 XP and 1 weapon proficiency. Did I didn't hit a milestone, right? Okay, yeah. We get 1 XP. We get 1 proficiency for. Oh no, we get the 2. Right, it's not 1 and then 2. It's we get 2 proficiency for that. So good start. And the Versa gets 1 and becomes a new dagger specialist. So let's get that out. Where is the stabby? There is stabby. Alright, specialization. So when attacking with a dagger, we can perform reactions if we fail, of course, and then discard another drawn hit location to attempt to wound the same one once per attack. It's a nice ability. It's not super great, but it can be abusable situations. Okay, so that was that stuff. Rewards. Well, 1d10 and add the Butcher's level to the result. So +2, we will gain anything listed and add it to Settlement's store. Alright, Mr. Butcher. The Butcher. Damn! Alright, so we got a 3. Should I survival the fittest this? The 3 is, yeah, he just vanishes in a flash of blinding light. Like, we didn't even kill him. If I got an 11 there, we could have had his cleave. I guess we don't really need to get stuff. We don't need to get stuff. It's fine. The Butcher will vanish in a flash of blinding light. We'll gain absolutely 0 rewards for this encounter. So, let's take him off of here. There he goes in a flash of brilliant light. We all head home victorious, a little worse. I guess no worse for wear, really. Mr. Hoarder here. I have to archive 1 resource gained from the last showdown and gain 1 courage. We don't have 1 to archive, but the thing I'm not sure about is, do you have to archive in order to gain a courage? I would house rule that as a yes. That makes sense. But it says archive 1 from the last showdown and gain a courage. Like, do I just gain a courage? The way this one is written, it's not an either or statement. It's just a do this and that statement, you know? I'll look that up later. I'm gonna turn this to the side. I will look this up, not for this video. We can end this video soon. Right. We get 4 endeavors plus tinker. I think we have 2 tinkerers. I'll double check. But we have 1 tinker, a Versa, and we have another tinker in Lucina. So, come back. Got our endeavors, got nothing. I'm gonna look up Hoarder. Post-traumatic stress, so we can't contribute or participate in any endeavors. Skip the next hunt to recover. So Lucina has to skip the next hunt. I'm gonna leave them on top of this thing for now because I'm gonna just leave these guys here. I mostly want to track Matchmaker if we're doing that this year. 6 endeavors to spend. One thing I will do, well, we have to do story stuff, right? So it's time to update the timeline with a settlement event. I believe the timeline... Oh shit, I forget. What happens first? Timeline or the... We get a first story. There's a settlement event, right? Yeah, settlement event, death count, time. But they changed it in, let me minimize this. They changed this in version 1.5, did they not? Page do I... First story, game introduction, beginning... Okay, number 4, update timeline now. Update the lantern you're on the settlement record sheet now by checking off the thing, then do settlement event, then do triggered story events. Okay, so technically the order of operations is we're in lantern year 17, then we do settlement event, and then we have unfinished business. Alright, weird dream. There's no reason to roleplay this one by yourself. If you're the only player, survivor dreams about a giant man that controls their lives from the darkness above. All departing survivors gain 3 insanity. Which means we are going to die to defeat events in the next hunt. That's what that means, yep. Alright, anyway, that's Weird Dreams, so that was quick and easy. Next, we have Unfinished Business of the Hooded Knight. I said Hollow Knight earlier, I definitely did. I know, calling myself out on it. Where is Hooded Knight? Is that not triggered as a timeline? Ah, a timeline event! Milestone? Milestone, apparently. Oh yeah, right, it's Innovations milestone. Alright, if anyone has the Twilight Sword, they duel the knight. Otherwise, his motives are inscrutable. His or her, because, you know, a lot of them are actually girls. Lena here, you're about to unlock an achievement for us, I suppose. Lena, the, ever so attractive looking figure, is our Twilight Sword chickie at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels of mastery. So I believe we get a +7 to this dice roll, which is an 8. Alright, well on the table, add 1 to the result for each Twilight Sword level, so we just got a high number, man. 8 and 7, 15. So 11 plus, gain 2 levels of weapon proficiency, 1, I can't read that because it's fucking glare. It's 1 insanity and 1 survival, and the knight has unfinished business. Yes, the old hooded knight. 2, 3, 4. Always unfinished business with this character. Alright, so that's happening. We have maxed out the Twilight Sword. Let me pull that card out here so we can read the rules. Alright. You're at max. We gained a survival and an insanity. We are a master of the Twilight Sword. Any survivor who attains Twilight Sword mastery leaves the settlement forever in pursuit of a higher purpose. Remove them from the settlement's population. You may place the Master's Twilight Sword in another survivor's gear grid, or archive it. For this playthrough, we will not be using the Twilight Sword, so we will archive Twilight Sword. When I take this out of the rare gear pile, does that get copied or what? That gets copied. Yes, not using a Twilight Sword user this time. So, Lena here. Me, Twilight at Night. Lena, what's that? We need to come up with a fun name for this one, right? Where's my damn asterisk? I guess I'll just call it Mastered for now. Obtained Twilight Sword Mastery and left the settlement. Alright, that'll be Season 1. Lena. I mean, she didn't do anything, but she did it. Became a Twilight Knight. Oh yeah, right. That'll be a better name than Mastered. How about we say joined the Twilight ranks. Oh yeah, and this is the like name of the thing, so I can make this all capital. Joined the Twilight ranks. Obtained Twilight Sword Mastery, left the settlement. New little achievement, not a hard one to get. You know, we gotta have some easy ones of the hard ones. So, she does not count as dying. We don't gain the benefit for her leaving. I'm pretty sure population does go down. Since she's technically not dead, she can keep this. I mean, this is technically archived according to the rules, but she should keep it. Unless, oh, you're right, she's supposed to pass it down to somebody else. So, never mind. She is going to be... I don't know. I'll just put her in the kill pile. Let's leave a note, though. I guess great deeds. Oh yeah, I haven't been tracking who killed what when. Been doing bad about that. Mastered to Twilight Sword. Should have just said Twilight Sword Mastery, but would let me add a little addendum to that. You know, just gotta be thorough. More thorough than notes, the easier it is for you to remember. I haven't been keeping track of this stuff. We record videos, so I don't really need to hold on to that stuff. What I will do, though, I do want to keep track of monster kills. That actually matters for something in the game. Should leave it in the notes section. That's fine. Wait, hold on. I just want to see my formatting that I used. Lantern year and then name kill. Wait, I don't think level matters for this. The Lantern year 16 butcher kill. Okay. Like, I know I haven't been tracking that too much, but this is something you should track technically because again, it's an innovation they probably won't utilize that needs that. Although we may, I don't know. Anyway, we're done with events, so we're just hanging out in the settlement. First thing I'm gonna do is innovate. This year, we've got a bone, we've got a hide, we've got some poop. You know, nothing gets the innovations going like some rainbow-colored poop. And just shuffle this. We draw 4. We do have pottery. Got saga, partnership. And scarification. Now, scarification, actually an okay thing, especially if you need to blind yourself. It is indeed already 4:30. Getting late. Finishing up a Kingdom Death recording. Almost done. Alright, man. You have a good night, bro. Everybody's going to bed. I'm gonna be closing shop soon here, too. It is super late. But yeah, we can get Scarification. We can get Saga. I forget what I had wanted. I believe Pottery, maybe. If I get Pottery, we can actually go after the Barber Surgeon. But I don't know if that's in my goals list. Partnership. We can nominate people to pair off. They gain the partner ability. They can do this once in a lifetime. And when you get this new ability, right? This is the partner ability. So when both of you arrive, you gain survival up to survival limit, which is a really good way to get survival. And you can only have sex with each other. And when one dies, the remaining partner gets a disorder and loses the ability. And they'll never get another partner again. So, an interesting innovation. I think I will take Pottery. This will increase our survival limit again. Give us access to fermentation, which is actually a good thing. And gives us the ability to ret, which is also pretty good. Ret is how you make use of these fucking acanthuses that kind of sit. So Pottery is really good. We're gonna take this. This is art. A sculpture consequence does not provide any more consequences, so we just thin the deck. Our survival limit is now 7. So guys, what a way to come back to Kingdom Death Monster. It feels good, honestly. Thank you very much for watching and joining me today. So I'm gonna end it here. I have 5 more endeavors again. I'm gonna plan out what I want to do. I am gonna tell you guys my basic ideas. I might go crazy. Now that I don't have a Versa, I'm not. Maybe I'll just bring somebody else. We don't need a Versa. We might go after a level 3 Phoenix. I don't know. Maybe just a level 2. But I'm gonna plan what we're gonna do, because I kinda want that bow. For the time being though, thank you very much for watching again. I will see you guys in the next video whenever that happens. Look forward to it. I promise it won't be that long. I hope not. Shouldn't be another 2 months. I'll try to do better.